Hi guys, it is, oh I forgot to look at the time. Let me look at my tablet here. 11:05. We left about a half hour ago from our wonderful Mattawan transmission. I'll tell you what, it's never pleasant or nice or easy to have car trouble, especially when it's something that's major like this was. And the oil seal is pretty major too. So I am so thankful that God led us to this this transmission place. Actually, the first truck Good Sam called to take us somewhere else. We were ready to go. The truck was due any minute, and they called and said, "Oh, we can't do it anyway. We have to go here." To this Mattawan transmission. So I felt a little bit weepy this morning when we were saying goodbye, and I will never forget these people and everything they did for us. Not just the repairs, but and Pete said the price on the repairs were more than reasonable, that elsewhere it would have cost a lot more. So anyway, they're amazing, and yes, I will be going to Yelp and other places to make sure that they get their, I get our opinions out there and our experience. Oh look, they had some snow over there overnight. Well, that's cool. So we are not taking expressways up to Bay City. We will enjoy the trip. We got an early enough start that we can just enjoy the trip. We're in no rush to get there. I called, they said the park is nearly empty, so we don't need a reservation. So he said save your reservation fee, and told me what to do when we get there, and we'll be good to go. It is a gorgeous day for traveling with the blue skies and the clouds. Pharaoh, curly down by my feet, as always. Beautiful scenery. The western part of the state is hilly and lovely, but it is extremely windy. So we were going northbound, and the wind was just terrible, hitting the side of the motorhome. We're taking these side roads, which kind of zigzag across the whole state from Grand Rapids to Bay City. We'll be going east and then south, or north, and then east and then north, and then northeast and then east-north. So that's the route. And we've got all day to get there. So that's it. I just want to let you know what's going on so far. It's driving real nice. Transmission's doing what it's supposed to do, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys. It is about 12:30. We just pulled into a big church parking lot and made some lunch. I just made some ham, egg, and cheese wraps, because that's easy with low carb wraps. Yeah, the transmission's not wanting to shift, but here's the thing. We have been going on, it's really hilly on the west side of Michigan and really curvy in this area. And so we pulled over. There's nothing leaking, nothing fell off or anything like that. So we pulled into the church. We're just kind of letting it cool down, and we're going to take the car off the dolly, and I'm going to drive separately. We're thinking possibly the car is just too much weight in these driving conditions. It's extremely windy too, so we're fighting wind, curves, hills, slowing down to 20, speeding up to 45, 50, slowing down, speeding up, and it's really, really, really hilly here. Anyway, we're just taking a rest, kind of taking a break, and hour and a half is long enough to drive without getting up and walking around anyway. And we were getting hungry. So Curly is happily on Pete's lap because I'm second best. He hasn't liked sleeping or laying on me. And I don't like holding them the whole time either. So, anyway, I will let you know what goes on, and we'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi guys, we are in Walmart parking lot in Hastings. If you'll remember, we did camp in Hastings over the summer for 11 days. We're just kind of sitting here in the outskirts of the parking lot, although this is a real tiny parking lot for Walmart, as you can see. Anyway, the Ed and Robert are on their way here. We can't get out of first gear. So Ed and Robert it's about 56 miles from Matawan. Ed's talked to Pete several times, and so they finally said they had to come out. Now, I'll tell you one thing. I think most places would say, hey, it was fine when it left here. You signed the papers. You paid for it. It's a done deal. You're on your own. They don't do that at Matawan Transmission and Auto Repair. They do all kinds of repairs. They're not just transmissions. But anyway, yeah, so they're on their way out here. Hey guys, we are on our way back to Matawan, to the transmission place again. We had trouble with the motorhome. We got to Hastings, to the Walmart, and we sat there for a while. Ed came from the transmission place, and he's driving the motorhome back now. Pete is following in my van, and the mechanic that worked on our van is back there too, driving Robert's car. So driving Ed's car. So we are on our way back, and they know what the problem is, and it can be fixed, and we're happy campers once again. Familiar. Here we are again. Yep. They're making room for us once again. Boy, that thing stinks. Yikes. Where's my Petey? Pharaoh. Wonder why that mercury light up there looks green on here. Do you know, Pharaoh? Oh, somebody threw up. Okay, well, I gotta take care of that. Bye. So tired. The good thing is, Ed knows exactly what the problem is. Apparently there's a bad sensor. The bad news is the cables over there that let him hook into a piece of equipment and tell him where the bad sensor is, we're all messed up. So here comes Robert back to the car. I'm going to stop and I will see you in a minute. They have it hooked up to a thing in there, but the wires have been all messed up. As I've said before, the electric in this motorhome has been fiddled with, and it's not working well. Let's see, can turn that light on. Does that help at all? Anyway, so they had another type of equipment they could put on it, but it didn't have it with them when they came all the way out to Hastings to rescue us. So they had to bring it back here. Plus, they had to bring it back to fix it. But even on the phone, Ed said it sounds like an electrical thing. From what we were describing, it's not the transmission mechanically itself. It's an electrical thing. So, sure enough, when they unhooked the battery and rehooked the battery, it reset the computer, and it worked fine. But on the way back here, Pete drove my van, Robert drove Ed's truck or Suburban behind this, and then Pete was in the back with the van, and then I rode, of course, here with Ed. And several times on the way back, it would quit shifting. It would get to second gear, and it wouldn't go any further. So that confirmed to him that it was a bad sensor when he would turn off the engine, just stick it in neutral as we were going down the road, turn off the engine and restart it on the fly, and then it would start shifting again. Unfortunately for us, we had turned it off and turned it back on, and that didn't work for us. But once Robert had unplugged the battery and then reattached it or whatever, then it seemed to change things. So anyway, they've got it on this piece of equipment, and it's supposed to tell them which sensor is not working properly. Hi guys. Well, we thought we were done for the night, but here it is almost 10 o'clock at night. And Ed wanted us to drive to Pawpaw after they added or changed out the solenoids and put us a new oxygen sensor, which their equipment said we had a bad one. So now they worked on it, and it's almost 10, and they sent us to Pawpaw, which is only 6 miles. It's very close, less than 10 minutes to get here. And we haven't eaten dinner yet, so Pete just ran into Wendy's and he's getting me a salad and getting himself whatever. We're home again. Pete's plugging us in, so we'll have power for the night. And yeah, here we are. I'm more than ready for bed. Just got back from Pawpaw, drives fine, everything's good, no problems. So we're all good. So, okay, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.